Hello, broadcasting live from the Fed Decision headquarters, where the market is actually trying to go down as we speak. It's a large battle. We haven't seen this color on the screen in quite some time. The red seems to be spreading, but nobody seems to care. Inflation has ticked up moderately. What? Oh, coffee prices are still rising. Oh, wait, this just in. Chairman Powell has torn his shirt off, and there's a big fuck Trump tattoo across his nipples. Oh, he just punched the reporter right in the face. God, oh, he just punched that reporter right in the face, and now he's taking a shit on the podium. Holy! Do you think we should cut to a commercial here? Powell has now taken a dump on the podium. Oh, he's throwing it at the reporters now, telling everybody to go fuck themselves, and nothing matters, and the market will never go down again. Okay, that's coming in from live from headquarters here at the Fed Decision, and Chairman Powell being escorted away. Oh, he's making a break for it. He took his pants off. Oh, now he's just running across. He's running across the field, screaming something. Oh my God! And he just set a car on fire. There he goes, everybody. Chairman Powell. We hardly knew you. All right, everybody. Fantastic stuff here at Fed Decision headquarters. Oh, wait, the market seems to, the market's reacting positively as Chairman Powell has now been, he's been tackled. Oh, there he goes again. He's broke free. Oh, there he goes again. Fully naked. Powell running down the block. Oh, look at him go. I never thought this old guy could run that quick. Holy shit, look at him. Oh, he just nailed that old woman. Holy crap. And there he goes down the road. And apparently the market enjoys this commentary as it's now rallying as Chairman Powell has set a car on fire, thrown feces at two reporters, blasted one in the face, and has quit apparently being the chairman. This and much, much more coming out of as soon as we get more information about this incident, we'll broadcast live here at the Hit the Bid radio channel, live from Fed Decision headquarters. Riveting stuff here as Chairman Powell. Apparently the market is enjoying this thing and now we have gone green, folks. We have gone green. All right, panic is over. We sold off for, that was a whopping 11 minutes here, but Powell apparently setting cars on fire, throwing feces, and running naked through the street has caused a new bull market, everybody. Congratulations, you've lasted through the bear market of 2025. There it was, running as quickly as that naked Powell with shit stains screaming out of his ass. Look at him go. I think they got him again. Oh, wait, there he goes again. Oh, they got him free. Holy cow. This guy's spryer. Oh, you never thought. He's like a jackrabbit. Look at him go. Holy cow. All right, somebody put a dart in that guy. All right. Did you think the market was going to go down today or something? What are you fucking insane? We don't go down. So that was it. There you go. You got 3 whole points. So now the 6:30.25, unless we break them this afternoon or tonight, which we probably won't, because all the earnings reports are going to come out and they're going to be awesome. But let's talk about Rambus for a second. So the biggest down move we've had, and again, you learned a valuable lesson. You don't got to buy options into earnings reports. But if you bought Rambus after their disastrous quarter, the stock was down from 114 to 88 bucks. And then the guy said, why would you be buying the stock with such horrible numbers? And my response was, yeah. No, that's not a yes or no question. But isn't it? The answer is always the same. The market never goes down. So if you got a stock that's a decent stock and they report earnings and the stock is down, then what? Like, difference between Rambus right now and Fiserv is Fiserv sucks. It was crashing before this number came out, and now the number came out that's even worse than anybody ever expected, and the stock's getting hammered, and hasn't really come back. We had some good trades on it today on the FI, those scalp longs, but Rambus is what this market's all about. Make it all back in a day and a half. But I thought the numbers were bad. Didn't you? Economic data, earnings reports, nothing matters. But when it does, then you run. Like when they care this much about whatever Fiserv had to say, that is a shitty stock. But it's been a shitty stock. Rambus is a great stock, making monstrous moves. So the report, that shit's already baked in, and they tried to get people to sell it by tanking it to $88, and now it's right back to 112. You're 4 points away from breaking all-time highs like nothing happened. Because you know why? Because the market doesn't go down anymore, right? It's broken. I don't know how they broke the market to only go up, but it is what it is. Wait, this just in. Oh, still nobody cares about interest rates. Oh, okay, good. I was wondering. What? All right. Also, yeah, I think everybody knows. Interest rates, the Fed funds rate, doesn't control mortgage loan rates, right? That's the T-bills, right? Should I tell everybody about that? Okay, he wants me to tell you that Trump's an idiot. And when he was saying how the Fed needs to cut interest rates so people can afford to buy homes, that's not how it works, Holmes. See, the T-bill controls the interest rates. And even though we were cutting rates, if you didn't notice, the T-bill went up and mortgage rates actually went up after they cut rates, because Trump knows nothing about anything. I know more about nothing than everybody else. And by the way, Qs are now up $1.50, and you have now witnessed new generational lows. Ever. You will never, ever probably see the market break today's lows. Now, I'm hoping I'm wrong about that one. But none of that matters because you're buying CMB, right? Cash Money Brothers. CMBM. Cash Money Brothers, motherfucker. You better diversify your bonds. Yo, you guys enjoy the bear market of 2025? You got a whole 7 minutes out of it, right? And then UVXY starts to tank, and you realize, oh, right, we don't go down. The market never goes down anymore. Oh, Kenny, but it went down for like 7 minutes right there. Did it? Did it? Well, if it did, and you bought it, did it actually go down in the first place? Or if you blinked and it's already back because that's a faux show, bro, or a V bottom and it's about to break VWAP. Oh, you thought you were going to make money short something today, didn't you? You did. You did. DraftKings, what about it? I shut my DraftKings account down, as a matter of fact. Yes, right. I have sworn off sports gambling, shorting the Qs, swing trading, investing, call spreads, naked put selling, naked call selling, short straddles. I've sworn off everything. All I do is earnings reversals. You know why? Because they work every time. So that's it. I'm a fucking robot right now. I have no opinion on anything else. I know the market's not going down. You don't have to ask me anymore, right? Well, what if it breaks today's lows? Yeah. You keep dreaming. You just witnessed generational lows right there. So listen, I hope I'm wrong. I hope the market freaking tanks into the close and rips everybody's freaking skull off. I do. But chances are with UVXY going right back under 10, that ain't going to happen. But these next 13 minutes is going to be fun because we just got rejected at VWAP on the Qs. If UVXY starts to rip higher, maybe there is a chance. Small chance. A very, very small chance. But more importantly, man, did you see Fed? The Fed, man, the guy just tore his clothes off, started running down the street. Crazy. They just darted Powell. That's why the market started to spike.
Got him with a dart gun, like freaking old school. You're fucking crazy, man. I like you, man. You're fucking crazy. You just took a dart right in the jugular. Yes! You're crazy, man. Oh, I heard the breadth of the market has been terrible the last 2 days. Is that right? I heard that's supposed to be bearish. Yeah. I heard we're only been going up on low volume too. I heard that one also. That's another good one. I love that one. It's a low volume rally for the last 8.5 years. Yeah, you can't trust this rally. It's been on a low volume. Based on the dollar, this market hasn't even rallied. Based on gold prices and the valuation of the dollar and inflation, the market's actually down. I've actually heard somebody make that thesis. Really? Shit. My dad seems to be up $8 million. I don't think he's concerned about the devaluation of the dollar. Well, based on other kind of metrics. Wait, what dart? My favorite part of that movie is when Vince Vaughn is on the rings holding with the cigarette in his mouth. Still holding. It's my boy Blue! By the way, I will secretly tell you, it's not a secret, I'm rooting for the market to actually go red. You want to know why? Because I want to see a blow off top. If we close red today, right? It's officially a blow off top, which used to mean you should expect more volatility to ensue the next couple of days. But here's what's going to happen. Let's say we actually do close red today. as if we could go down, right? Let's assume we do close red. We get the blow off top. You know what happens at 4:15? I think I know. I know what's going to happen. Yeah, tech earnings they start coming out, and they're all going to be monsters, and we're going to rip higher. Don't tease me with a good time. Speaking of a good time, you guys hanging out Thursday night. Grateful Dead show is going to be a good one. If you know your Dead history. Do you know your Dead history? They played some good shows on October 30th. The schmooze, I put the music on at 6 if you like the Dead. I usually put a show on from this day in history, which would be October 30th. We're going to go with, I had a show all ready to go. Where is it? I usually try to find a show that had Wharf Rat in it, my favorite song. Do had a good one. Sometimes I try to find shows that I was at. 10:30. Oh man. 10:30 New York City, 1980. I was only 9, but that's a good show. Yeah, that's a really good show. 1970 at Stony Brook. It's a famous show too. But Radio City, yeah, that was a good one. Those two leave me down. Let's see. 10:30, 1970. I wasn't born yet. From Stony Brook, New York. Oh, that's a Where's the second set? Well, anyway, yeah, I play Grateful Dead show for usually 2.5 hours, and then they usually end around 7:45. I come on around 8, and then we'll talk about earnings and charting, and update you on the VICR, because that might be the only stock I own at that point by Thursday. And then at 10 p.m. or 10:15 sometimes, we've got a special DJ set, all Halloween theme songs to a disco beat. I'm sure there'll be some Haddonfield quotes in there. Michael, don't go back to Haddonfield. And if you don't know that reference, you can excuse yourself in the chat room. Hey, Lonnie, get your ass away from there. Why am I holding VICR? Because the stock's going to, what do the kids say? The moon? Pluto? Because it's not my idea. And I haven't been able to ruin it yet. So I'm super bullish. Usually when I own a stock going into earnings, it tanks. Oh, wait, sorry. I bought it after they reported. So I kind of didn't own it into the earnings report. But they own a piece of an IPO that's supposed to be hot. This is coming from our analyst friend who told us to buy it at 58 in the first place. Guy nailed it. Everything he said had what he said. He said they were going to have a really big number when they talked about these bookings or whatever. And not only did they report it, but they pre-announced the night before they were really reported the earnings. They were so excited they actually pre-announced it, kind of saying, hey, you might want to be buying our stock going into the report. And man, and then it tacked on another 15, another 6 the next day. And stocks that break back into the 80s tend to go to 120. So I'm going to hang in there with it. But I will be selling SRAD and Clove. SRAD reports, Clove on November 4th. SRAD's the 5th. V-Wave is, I think, the 12th. I just want to be free of stocks so I can concentrate on shorting the Qs. No, I could concentrate on I'm just trading reversals and building this algo and get this thing going. If you haven't heard, I got a trade that works a lot. I'm going to just only do that from now on. Unless the market crashes. If the market crashes and stocks come back to where I like them again, then we'll start talking about, if we get some real stocks that get under some significant prices and then they come back, I don't mind swing trading, but I'm tired of buying high and selling high. I don't feel comfortable. But man, I mean, this market is hilarious. I mean, that's it. I mean, you just saw it. That's it. It's like it's trying so hard to go down and it just doesn't go down. One day in 2028. One day. Someday, roughly April 2028, we're going to have the biggest sell-off you've ever seen. It's going to be huge. Huge. What do you want to hear? The Monster Mash. Now, what's that other song that's fun? I don't know, but you want to play Halloween trivia? Oh, that's my dad. He's never selling. No. My dad doesn't sell. He's strapped in. At this point, the only thing that would make him want to sell something is if we started breaking onto I don't even know. It takes a lot. But he doesn't sell. He sells deep in the money calls to offset the moment of volatility. And then he's in for life. My dad is a true investor. He's in for life. Like I've been trying to get him to sell this Oracle now for a month and a half. He just doesn't want to sell it. least he sold a call against it. A couple. But the Monster Mash, no, that song is too cheesy. But this song is great. I forgot. I think John Carpenter actually wrote that song, or it might have been Mustafa Akkad. Yeah, that's right. I know my Halloween. Mustafa Akkad. He was the director of the first two of them, I think. Joy Division. Now we're talking. Love will tear us apart. Oh God. I had a really what was the song I was listening to yesterday? Was it Disorder? Right? Joy Division? No, it wasn't Disorder. What was it? Oh, Atmosphere. Love will tear us apart. Oh, I just realized something. Did that Caterpillar short actually work? Oh no. You got faux show bro. That's what you can't short stocks. Oh my God, please do something. What time is it? It's 3:10. We actually haven't really come out of this range. I don't know. UVXY is teasing me, thinking that we could roll over. So riveting market action right now. You like that Rambus, right? Oh yeah, I guess I'm not selling Rambus either. So I just don't want to be involved. I don't want to be an SRAD when they report the earnings. I don't know. I've been sitting in this stock for almost a year now. I don't want to give back all that. One bad quarter. Next thing you know, it's back to 22.50, and that would suck. So what you're with? Oh, look, USAR actually did go green. Buy it. There you go. There's something to do. Oh no, it already had a pretty damn good move already. I thought it was just break. I just hallucinated. Sorry. I thought it was breaking 20. It's 20 and a half. All right. I can't even see straight. Love will tear us apart. I think we just call it a day, right? I mean, what are we doing here? Waiting for the earnings, I guess. Let's see who's coming out next. Oh, can't wear my glasses like that. I look like freaking moron. Schumer. No kings. And that's it, my friends. It's it. It's just the market's trying to say you're never going to make money shorting ever again. It's impossible. Like if you're trying to trade this market on the short side, Right there, that would have got you. That would have been the last of the short. Love will tear us apart again. So anyway, yeah. I don't know. UVXY is teasing me. It would be completely under. It should be like 980 by now. It's teasing me, making me stick around. Dow's red, Spy's red. Will they come for the cues? I don't know, man. Oh, they played It Hurts Me Too at that set. Yeah, that's a good show. Do 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 do. China Rider, Friend of the Devil, Truckin' Candyman, It Hurts Me Too, Dancing in the Street, Big Railroad. Saint Stephen, Not Fade Away, Going Down the Road, Back in 10th, and Turn on Your Love Light. Nice. That's what we should hear right now. So anyway, that was a long answer to a question you asked like 20 minutes ago about the schmooze. Yes, we'll put on some Grateful Dead at 6. Do some charting for a couple hours. Eric's going to stop by. We're going to do some bong rips. I'm actually out of weed. I got to go to the store. It's fun. You can finally say that. I got to go to the weed store. I got a great place right around the corner. It's awesome. A little expensive, but you get, And then at 10:15, we will we'll dance and then maybe even come back because man, there's been a lot to talk about. A little dance break in the middle of the schmooze. All right, let's see what the premiums on these options look like now. While I have your attention, who's coming to Vegas? So my Icelandic trip is booked. So be ready to be, you better be prepared to better be able to live without me for a week. I'm going to be in Iceland in March. So my assumption is that we're going to rally every day till the moment I get on that plane and then we're going to crash. By the way, I can't go to Iceland. Are they still broke because of the financial crisis, right? Didn't the whole country go out of business because of bad bank loans and stuff? Go teach them how to trade there. CMB! Here it goes again. This thing don't want to die. CMB, there's the 380. I can't believe it actually got the 380. Ha! CMB. Oh, man. Now it's going to get halted on the down. Oh, my God. Look, it never actually broke the 3. Look at Rambus hitting highs right now like a champ. But Kenny, I thought the numbers were bad. I know. The numbers. The numbers. The leads. The leads are weak. Fucking leads are weak. You're weak. Basically, we are 2 points away now, as if that whole 30-point sell-off didn't even happen. It's amazing. It's amazing. The call spread's profitable now. Holy cow. Like, I don't even want to look and make myself nauseous, but I'm going to look anyway. How much were the $100 calls? Because Rambus options are freaking awful. I've been trading the stock, but I obviously got the call spread. Rambus, so it would have been the 100s yesterday. You could have had him at 6. It's not that big of a deal. It's only 100% gain, really, considering all the trades we've had lately. This is squadouche. That's why, because the options are so freaking awful. If this had daily options, weekly options, we would have made some real money on this Rambus play. Love. But I love the fact that it came Jerry or back. Usually I get all backed in the other direction. I get a gap that fails and it rolls over and dies and I start crying. You crying? You're crying. I'm not crying. You're crying. Anyone getting excited about shorting the Qs? Now you can be. Because it's doing something peculiar. Like going red again with UVXY accelerating to the upside. And it's past 315. Now I ain't getting excited. Has anybody got time for that? I don't get excited about being short the Qs, but it just gave you that this was a moment that you could have just said the longs got screwed. And you still are under today's VWAP. So I ain't doing it, but I think that's the bear market now. If you actually don't break over VWAP, I guess that's it, right? My God, the Qs never broke back over VWAP today. Bear market. But seriously, this could not be more bullish for Rambus to completely make back every cent that it was down after what was looked at as a disastrous earnings report. As the stock breaks 100, breaks 95, breaks 90, 88, 88. And it makes it all back within 24 hours. How you like me now? So here's an idea, right? Which probably won't work out. But let's say we just chop around for the next 40 minutes and I don't know. I didn't even check the earnings because I got distracted by Grateful Dead talk. There's too many earnings reports coming out to make any real calls for what's going to happen. Yeah, it's too much. You got Meta, Microsoft, Google, Carvana all on the same day. What would be, actually, I've just thought about what would happen. One might cancel out the other, might cancel out the other. And then we just sit here and consolidate. Inevitably, we'll go higher, but that could be what happened. Or Meta, Microsoft, Google, if you get 2 out of 3 with big moves to the upside, all this chop is just going to break out tomorrow. But my idea is, again, if we weren't going into Meta, Microsoft, Google, Carvana, would be if we gap higher and then we roll over and actually break today's lows, that would be significant. If we close red, gap higher, confirm this mild, whatever this mild selling is, it could get a little bit more aggressive tomorrow. But that's assuming that the market actually could go down, which it can't anymore. So it's like every time you make a premise that involves the market going down, you're going to be wrong. So why even think it, right? Yeah, why even think it? Figure 660 by Friday, go right back to where we were. Hey, but here's some good news. The Wizard started buying some rare earth stocks, so that sector's probably safe now. Because the Wizard is like my dad; they're like one and the same. They just, no matter what they buy, it seems to work out. Freaking Wizard. The Wizard bought some UUU. Impressive. Man, I mean, we seriously are not going anywhere. I guess I picked a bad night to stop sniffing glue. Mm. I mean, we're really gonna just close without breaking out of the range. It's pretty funny in a way. Everything's priced in. And by the way, congratulations! You're about to hit 200 on Palantir. I think for the first time, if I'm not mistaken. And no, I don't own it anymore. I was hoping to buy it back at 120. Looked like I was gonna get a chance there for a second, but nah, we never go down. I think Palantir this is all time highs, right? Breaking 200. Wow, it hasn't come out of the hole yet. It's a long hold. CMB. There we go. All right. Now we got something to do. We want to trade this one. CMBM. All right. You're about to bust through 4. Oh, they're going to halt it again. Oh, Billy. Damn it. Did I tell you I had a feeling about this one? All it took was little Kardashian bottom. And she off to the races. You're not even going to get a chance to buy it. They're not letting you chance. They're not giving you any chances to buy it. Chances are it's going to go to 5 now. I mean, what was that price we were looking for? 5.15. Damn. Some more shit right here. UVXY still green at 10:30. I mean, at 3:30 in the afternoon. That's the only anomaly going on right now. All right. Email me, guys, on YouTube. I'll see you on Thursday. What's today? Wednesday, right? Yeah. All right. I'm going to get some sushi. Peace.